The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment, that's what today is all about. A meeting of two talented sides ready to go at it in front of a capacity crowd, not to mention the eyes of the wider football world. Don't go anywhere, all the action coming up next.
Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray, and the former England forward Sue Smith is with me for commentary, and we've got live Premier League action for you today.
Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and we are here again. It feels weird doing a preview for a Premier League game. I feel like the euphoria of the 5-1 aggregate win over Real Madrid in the Champions League quarter-final has sort of overshadowed the Premier League a little bit. I mean, I think that's because obviously Liverpool are all but confirmed as Premier League champions now. I think they've got they're 2 wins away basically from winning the league or from officially becoming champions. I don't actually know what their next 2 matches are. Let me have a look. So fixtures. So they've got Leicester on Sunday. Leicester on Sunday. And so they play after us on Sunday. And then they've got Spurs the following Sunday. They've probably got the 3 points against Spurs because Spurs will just bend over for them because we saw that last season with Man City. I think they'll probably beat Leicester. So yeah, they've won the league. They would have won the league by the end of April. The job now in the league for us is essentially just to try our best to keep as close to them as possible. Not let the gap get wider and wider and wider. And so far, our league form in the past few games has been pretty poor. Like, we've not really played well for a couple of games. Yes, that was because there was 1-0 in the Madrid tie in between those 2 games. Everton at Goodison Park, and then Brentford at home last Saturday. So yeah, you can sort of allow that in a way, but yeah, like I would like us to try and get back to winning ways in the league. And our opponent, of course, is the Premier League newbies, Ipswich Town, whose form have been pretty bad for the past 10 games or so. I think, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've lost. So they've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've lost 7, drawn 2, and won 1 in their last 10. In their last 5, lost 3, won 1, drawn 1. I feel like I feel like their home. All their wins so far have been away from home. So their chance really was at the Emirates, and they lost that 1-0. And they didn't actually play too badly for little pockets of the game. They didn't play too badly against us. They looked like the more likely to score. Obviously, we had a bit of a lackluster performance with Kai Havertz scoring the only goal of the game. But there is also that possibility that this could be a banana skin. You know, again, as I mentioned the euphoria of Real Madrid on Wednesday. And we could be coming off that European high of, like, you know, traveling back from Spain and all that sort of stuff could affect us going into this game. We've got quite a good record against teams that have been promoted from the Championship or from Division 1 back in the day. So it might not be too bad, I suppose. I'm interested to see, when was the last time we played Ipswich in the Champions League? In the Premier League. It's probably in the 2000s. Yeah. 2002 was the last time we played them. Beat them 2-0 at Highbury. Freddie Ljungberg brace. So yeah, so it's been a long time since we've played them, and obviously earlier this season we beat them at the Emirates 1-0. I don't know. I mean, I can only really see a draw at this point, which I know fans won't be happy with, but I can just only see a draw at this point, because we've been drawing so many games recently. I can't see us putting in a performance. I have a feeling there will be some kind of burnout from the Madrid game. Interestingly, I'm just wanting to see who are United playing. Wolves, Old Trafford. Yeah, they had a mad game on Thursday. I actually turned it off when they were 2-0 up, and then I found out that like they won 5-4 after extra time. Mad. But yeah, it's how European nights normally work. It's kind of crazy how both United and Spurs have had like really, really bad Premier League seasons and have somehow ended up in the semi-final of the Europa League, and probably more than likely one of them are going to win the Europa League. I think Spurs are probably definitely through against Bodo Glimt, and I believe that Athletic Bilbao are the team that United are playing, which could be an interesting one, especially away from home. But yeah, I think Spurs will probably be in the final, which will be annoying because Spurs actually might win a trophy this season. But it's about time. It's about time they did, to be fair. But yeah, back to the game. There isn't a big the Ipswich game. There isn't really much I can say. I think that because of how much intensity and energy we put into that game in Madrid, I'm just worried that there won't be the same sort of performance in this. I'm hoping there will be, because I think we do need to get back to winning games and not just peter out and just let Liverpool get further and further away from us. As I've said before, like if we're not careful, it's going to end up like I think it's 99-2000. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it was 99-2000, where they were 18 points in front of us. Yeah, Manchester United finished that season on 91. We finished on 73. So yeah, that's what we don't want. We don't want another 18-point difference between the two teams. And at the moment, the fact that we've drawn in the last 5, I think we've drawn 3 out of the last 5. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of games this season. We've drawn 12 games in total, whereas Liverpool have only drawn 7. So yeah, if we keep drawing going into the last days of the season, we are going to get, and they keep winning, we're going to get further and further away from them. And it's going to make the league look a lot worse than it has been. It's been bad, but we're looking on course to at least get second. So, and Champions League football for next season. So it's not necessarily the end of the world, but it's still a disappointment compared to last season and what's happened to Manchester City, what's happened to the other top teams around us. We haven't really taken advantage, both on a recruiting sense and a footballing sense. Yes, injuries are part of that, but yeah, it's been disappointing in that sense. But as I say, if we do end up finishing second this season, my position will be, well, at least we broke even. We didn't regress we didn't go down a position or any position from last season, and we didn't go up. It would have been amazing to go up, but we remained in the same place. We've remained consistent, at least. Which will give Arteta one more season, unless he wins the Champions League, which I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's see what happens with Ipswich. Hopefully we put in a performance and not another sort of lackluster draw. Just try and get away from there with a draw. But yeah, not very much more to say other than that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the simulation. It's quite a shock result that you're going to see in this. Again, it's probably just the fact I'm crap at EAFC, but yeah, it's quite a shock result. So watch till the end if you want to. Right, again, like and subscribe. Take care and stay safe.
45 minutes here. Well, he's certainly been influential in the first 45 minutes. What have you made of his performance, Sue?
I think he's had a good first 45 minutes.
we go again then. A real gulfing class in that first half. Time for Arsenal to narrow the gap. And he'll take this on, but it's travelled straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. Rice. Played to Martinelli. Mikel Merino. Saka. Drifting in off the flank. And the keeper more than equal to it. Corner kick played in. Well held, but it was played right into his zone. Jens Kajust. Given away by Arsenal.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic day from your friends Rachel Armstrong and Matthew.
Showing good wit with this attack. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Martinelli. Martinelli. Takes the shot. And he fails to trouble the keeper.
Yeah, it's a decent strike that, but look at the keeper's position. He read the shot and had it covered.
Space, and he's finding it. They've given it away here. Mikel Merino. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Declan Rice. Now there could be a chance to counter. Looking for an angle here. Arsenal regaining possession. Martinelli. Cut back nicely. Oh, it's in! Oh, yes, what a way to silence this crowd.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows really good composure to pick out a teammate. And then it's quite the finish too. Struck with real venom, and that's what makes it difficult for the keeper.
So it's 3-1 now, and off they go once more. Merino. They have to clear this. Rice. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Kajust. Here. Brilliant. Great save.
He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Number 24, Jacob Rees. Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 5.
Here it comes. Well, there's no danger with that one. The header easily dealt with. Jorginho. Odegaard. Now Saka. Players Waiting in the centre. This to get back into it. And the shot thwarted. Played into the box. And in a crowded area, the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Just sitting off here, inviting pressure. And able to come away with the ball. Need to get tighter here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. If there were any doubts, there surely aren't any now. A truly dominant display.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
Off we go then for the final time perhaps. Or maybe not as they continue to dominate. Goes on past the defender. And this could be. Oh, he caught that with everything he's got. But it's missed the target, only just too high. And the hard work pays off. They won the ball. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. A chance now for a quick transition. Marino. Well, that brings a close to the match. A frustrating day here for Arsenal, far from at their best, and it's 3 points dropped.
Well, you can see how gutted some of the players are. They know they've been poor today. Not just one or two, it was collectively all over the pitch. Much improvement needed for the next game.
Well, he's put in a more than satisfactory shift over the course of the game. What's your assessment, Sue?
Well, the only negative thing that I'd say is he could have scored a lot more today. Rushed a few of his chances, but overall, a goal and a good performance. He'll be happy.